Hey guys, it's Kathy here, and I have a new album to share with you today. I had a few requests for my 8x8 Rooster Provincial album from last year that I did. I wanted to do that tutorial and make that available, but those papers have been discontinued for quite a while now, and I wasn't sure how many of you out there might still have them. So I wanted to do the tutorial based on something that you can still get right now. So I have had these for a little bit. This is the Die Cuts with the View Magnolia Wave Stack. And this album has the Rooster Provincial page design. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I have enough of the Rooster Provincial. I'm going to remake that album, and I will show you using the tutorial that it is the same design and everything. I haven't quite finished that yet, but I wanted to show this to you first. I have a link to the Etsy listing for the PDF tutorial in the remarks section of this video if you're interested. So as you can see, it's not really a mini album. It is very thick. Rooster Provincial was a very thick album also. What I decided to do on this was to kind of add a little bit more detail to the page design than the original Rooster Provincial album had. So, and I'll show you that when I go through it. So it is 14 pages. It is 8x8. First off, on the cover, this paper collection was fantastic for cutting out all the little images, and I've decided to pop up a lot of them throughout the album. So there's dimensional adhesive here behind this magnolia, and I cut out this little butterfly, and he's popped up there. And there's a little postcard here that I tucked in under the magnolia here. And all these little, most of these are Prima, and some are wild orchid crafts, rolled rosebuds, and some leaves here that are tucked in. These are little skeleton leaves, this and this one. This was from the bridal section in a craft store that I put on there. And this here is a new Memento die that also embosses, so it cuts out the little postage stamp and then embosses at the same time. Just inked and distressed it there. So a little bead trim here, some ribbon. Also have the Tim Holtz buckle on here, and a little bit of added detail here under the buckle. Let's see, on the spine, a charm here, and these are some 7 Gypsies beads here that are hanging, and then went in with some rosette trim on the spine. And we will go ahead and get into this. Super fun to make. And now I did use, you can do this whole album with just one stack of the Magnolia Way. I did use one stack and I think about 10 pages of another one just because I was repeating some of my more favorite papers in this collection. So go ahead and open this up. On the first page, this is a little booklet here that opens, and it has several pages inside, and it's a magnet closure on here. So on the front here, I've just had some more rolled rosebuds, some Primas here. This is a quick cuts die, but if you have any kind of manual die or electronic die cutter, you can cut out a little postage mark there. And then this opens up, and lots of room for photos in here. And this feature was also in the Rooster Provincial, so I kept it. It is very thick, but a lot of people had asked how I did that, so I wanted to make sure to include that in the tutorial. And then on the second page, this is where I started to make some changes to the Rooster, but it stays in the same kind of idea as that original album. So in the Rooster, all of that was straight edge. I haven't decided yet when I remake that album whether I'm going to do that or not. I may go in with a different edge die, but I did use an edge die on here. Oh, and also this album is stitched. Rooster Provincial was not stitched, but the tutorial has instructions for either way. So if you want to stitch it, you can. If you don't, you want to keep it like the original, then you can do that as well. So the big flap here that opens, and then instead of having these two tags in the side pocket like the original album had, I decided to go ahead and put them in on the pages. So there's little pockets here where these pull out. Oops, show you the back there too. And then magnet closure on this flap. And what that did was freed me up to have the large photo mats in between the pages, which the original Rooster Provincial didn't have. So this one has nice big photo mats here. And then this is the little I don't know what you would call this. It's just folded twice here, almost like in a little accordion fold. I know, I'm sorry, I'm probably going out of frame. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it just folds open there twice. So lots of room there. And again, on here, I just kept the embellishments to the paper collection by using the flowers and the butterflies that were in the papers, and just added some flat back pearls to the butterflies. And this whole page design remained the same. Then on this page, this one originally was just a solid page here, and it had two little side flaps, and then the tags were inside of the page. Well, instead of doing that, I kind of took an idea from the last Graphic 45 Christmas album and decided to keep those. I wanted to keep the little magnetic flaps and the two side flaps here, but give a little bit more room for photos. So these open up this way, and then you have the room on the back side of these flaps, and then some room right here too. And you also have the little tags here on the page that pull out. So just kind of gave it, you have lots of room here for more photos. So then these close up, and then the magnets hold these little flaps shut. Then on the next page, this is the belly band page with the two photo mats that pull out, and two sides to that. And then there is the large photo mat here on the side that pulls out. And little, the papers have kind of a French theme to them, so I added some French accents here and there throughout. No more Prima flowers, some more rolled rosebuds there. And this is a new Martha Stewart punch that has like a postage stamp, sort of a postage stamp edge to it that I used there on that. This page here has a little hairband closure. And I don't know if you can see or not, and I know these are glossy papers, so no matte finish on here, but they actually are. I wasn't sure how I felt about that, but I really like them. And I don't know if you can see, I know you might be getting a little glare from the lights, but all of these little images on here, I cut them out and then pop them up on the page. Add a little postcard with the torn edges again here, a little rosebud, and another, this one's been popped up. And then this is the hairband closure here. So we'll open this up, and then this opens like this, and then two tags on the inside of the pocket. Some more room there if you want to journal or put a photo, small photo there. And then the large photo mat on this side pocket that pulls out. Right, and on the next page, this one I also did a little differently. This was originally a fold that folded out twice, and I decided to kind of make it a little bit more detailed. So there's a little swing tab here, and you can use any kind of die cut. I used, I think this is a Spellbinders die here, and this opens like this. So you got some room here and here, and then we'll close that back up. And then there's a magnet closure on the overall flap, just as in the original Rooster album. And then that opens up like that. And then you've got your two small tags again on the pockets on the page. So got that. I just thought it added a little bit more detail than the original album had, and wanted to try something different with it. So this is an accordion fold with a ribbon tie. Again, I popped up this butterfly, some flat back pearls. I also included the little postage mark on the butterfly, and then it opens this way and then that way as well. And this didn't take too long to make, not as long as the last Christmas album that I just showed you. And then the large photo mat here that pulls out. On the next page, again, this is a repeat of the other page. Did use the same fleur-de-lis. This was an embossing folder that I just cut around the embossed part there. Popped up the hummingbird here and one of these leaves, and then this is the magnet closure here again. And then the little tags here that pull out. And then the waterfall feature. I found this ribbon in my stash, and it was perfect with this little blingy buckle. And I haven't used a buckle before. I really like this. I much prefer this over the little jewelry closures that I was using, so the instructions for that also is in the tutorial. And then this just opens up like this. I also increased the width of this waterfall feature. It's a little bit wider than the other ones because I have included it in some of the other 8x8 albums, so I made it a little larger on this one. And used dimensionals again on these flowers that I cut out. Added a little stamp image that I cut out from one of the sheets, and some little leaves here. And then again on this side there's the large photo mat that pulls out. On the next page, this is another one of those split pages again with the small flaps with the magnets, and then you have the back side of the flaps for photos, and then the tags again. Really pretty papers, and I pretty much love anything with a postal theme, so it was kind of a great combination there. A little butterfly here that I cut out, more flatback pearls, and then use that little postage die cut again up here and here. And then this page again has the little swing tab here, and dimensionals on the butterfly and on the magnolia, and then this opens like this. And you can also, I mean, you don't have to open this at all. The magnets here hold this flap closed, and then more of the little tags again. And on to the last pages. This is the quad fold, and I tried to keep everything the same as in the Rooster Provincial. I did change two of the pages. The accordion fold and the waterfall page are in opposite spots than the Rooster Provincial. And then the large photo mat here on the side that pulls out. And then on the front here I've got another butterfly with the flatback pearls, little rosebud. This is a Stampin' Up! Embossing folder that I just tore the edges. And then, so, you know, room there for the photo. And then this is a magnet here. So it opens up, and then opens down, and then opens to the sides. So lots of room in there. And then on the last page, this is a pocket with just a photo mat here that pulls out. And I've got a little, this is a Tim Holtz postcard, you know, postage stamp embossing folder that I cut around and used sandpaper on. Some more Primas here. So there it is. The back cover, more of the paper here, another brad, and I used the same die cut here around where the leather band attaches. And that's it. It is a very big album. It's very heavy. It's got some serious weight to it. I will, like I said, I will do the Rooster Provincial in using the tutorial and show you the remake of that. Probably going to take me a few weeks to get that out. The tutorial for this album with the Magnolia Way and everything, the page designs, is available in the Etsy shop, and the link is in the remarks section. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.